Hey, what's up, everyone? Yeah, a bit early, but I was just ready to rumble, so just opened up. First hand, we get King Kongers. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Yeah, I've just updated down below as well, everyone. Just my call to action: please like, follow, subscribe if you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, just because I just wasn't keeping up with the current tournaments thing. I feel like if we get led on here, I have to fold. I feel like they're gonna have Ace Jack a lot here. Feels like Ace Jack or something, you know. Yeah, but so anyway, everyone, hope all is well. It feels like absolutely ages since I played poker, and it was only on Sunday. So yeah, not really sure why it feels so long ago, but it does. Yeah, hoping for a good day. We're back to regular schedule now, everyone. So we've just got all of our like chill little vanillas just to get volume in and stuff that we're going to be playing. And yeah, as I say, I just started it a little bit earlier today, just because I was just ready to rumble, you know. And I was just like, I can join into this $4.40 and 3 other games right now, so may as well. Let me know how you got on Sunday, everyone. If you did grind on Sunday, or if you got any good results today or whatever. Yesterday, today. Feeling a bit tired. Partner got me up pretty early today, but I did tell her to, so it's not her fault. I did tell her to start getting me up earlier, so my body clock can get a bit more normal again. We're just gonna rip 7s, I think, especially versus this stack size. Let's just rumble with it, eh? Let's go. But yeah, as I say, just down below, I've got it now. Just please like, follow, and subscribe if you are enjoying the stream. Still not affiliated with Twitch. The average viewers is the issue, it seems now. So we have to have average viewership, everyone, of 3 people within a 30-day period. This is interesting. We could have some 10s, but they could also have some 10s here. For half pot, I don't think I'm going anywhere. I mean, we could be dead to Ace 10, which would not be that great, but then we just have to snap this off. And just fingers crossed they don't have a full house. But yeah, if any of you do follow me over on a few different, wow, okay, nice. If any of you follow me on a few channels, yeah, if possible, just at the moment, if you are able to watch me over on Twitch, please do. If I can get the little booster that I need to potentially get it monetized, it's the last thing it says that I need to sort of do for the criteria. I need to have average viewers of 3, which I mean that should just happen soon, I guess. And then yeah, as I say, once that's happened, then we'll be all good, and I'll be able to apply for that. So I actually think we just jam this. We're in a big blind there. what is it, low jack, but basically cut off. I think we just jammed, to be honest. If they've got a 10, fair play. No, they don't. Hold. Nice. So yeah, as well, I didn't end up getting round to doing much study yesterday, unfortunately. I did wake up a bit late, and then I needed to go into a town nearby, so it kind of, my whole day got a bit messed up, so I ended up just doing like offers, my casino offers, and some match bets and things. On the match bet stuff though, I think I'm going to be upgrading to the Pro membership of Outplayed, the Pro, because it has lots of tools for advantage play betting, which I'm quite interested in. So if you are a UK viewer and you've heard me talking about that stuff, I'll let you know how it goes. We'll see what what comes of it. Ace 8 can flat, can raise. It's an interesting one because I am quite inclined to bet on this board, but I have the ace of diamonds, well, just an ace, so I could already have the best hand here. So yeah, always a bit funny, isn't it, when you've got like the range advantage, but your actual specific hand is fine. You know, they're gonna check back King X sometimes, or King High, because that can be good quite often versus. Yep, they're King 10. Cool, we're on the ball, team. We're on the ball, just calling out the specific hands. Well, not specific, but we were close. It was King 10. Yeah. I mean, I guess we have to limp. So interesting spot, because this was multi-way, limped multi-way, and because they're betting like 75% or whatever pot, we don't really get to raise that much, so it's pretty good that they've, in a way it's pretty good for them that they've done that, because then they're probably going to check back a lot here. I think we just lead. Means they're ready to rumble. That is a really unfortunate turn card for them. I mean, you know, if it was raised pre-flop, then I would not be in that hand. But that's what you get for limping, isn't it? Very, very unfortunate for them, though. So yeah, I haven't managed to do as much blind versus blind study as I would have liked. But I was just looking at some like reports of like flops and stuff, and just going through things. I think we have to go for some value now. I think here we do get called by ace high still sometimes, if they've got that in there. But yeah, as I say, just back to regular old schedule. So latest thing that I'm registering to is the $27.50 PKO over on Poker King. We can get away with that one, I think, just because it's not as long as the other like long Poker King ones are, if you know what I mean. Does that make sense? You know, so you know, I don't complain. I comment that Poker King tournaments normally feel like they last for ages, which they do, because a lot of them are 15-minute levels or 20-minute levels or whatever. But actually, we're not going to register to the 1650 yet. I'm not sure how much 6x they're supposed to have here actually off this stack size. I think we're just gonna go big bet. So we've got a 6 and fair play. Yeah, I just don't feel like they should have all that much 6x there. Right at this, off that stack size. Having like 6-7, 6-5 is not that great for that sort of stack size. You want to sort of lean towards a bit more like higher card values and stuff, so you can hit good top pairs and all that. I think that was a fair assessment. Sesamo. 7-4, I mean, we still do. Oh, that is pretty good turn card. Do we just jam here? We still get called by some ace X. I just push them off, stop them bluffing. I mean, I guess everything just comes into jam here now, doesn't it? So yeah, hopefully not. Hopefully not. Gonna walk into it as much today, but I do definitely run very bad small blind versus big blind jams. But I won't go on about it too much today unless I get into a spot. So they lead, and what did they have, like 16 bigs? If I jam, we get called by King X, but we also get called by flush draws. If I call, we do just. I think we just jam, try and deny. I don't know. I feel like we just jam it, to be honest. If you got king, you got king. King 5 offsuit, man. Alright. I mean, this is like first level. Easy call. Well, I didn't expect them to have that amount of King X from the small blind, to be honest. I will just look that up though, because I am intrigued to see if Holder Manager says I'm winning chips by doing that, because I feel like we do still get called by, like, you know, draws But the draws are probably going to be reasonable draws as well. I mean, it does say that it's fine. Like, we win about 1.7k chips, but we lost in that instance 4.1k chips. So, not the worst in the world, but it's also not the best decision, I don't think. Oh yeah, quick one as well, everyone. If you are new and yeah, you haven't watched me or anything before, I've got a couple of chat commands. The staking one's just that I'm backed by standard backing. So if you are like somewhat serious about your poker and you are interested in getting backed by a company, then ! staking has some information of how to go about doing that. Again, if you haven't seen me before, I'll just say that I can't recommend being backed enough. It's just drastically improved my game, and I also really enjoy not having to worry about by like bankroll management or anything. So we limped, and they checked back, and we've check called all the way. I guess we just jam this. Is blind versus blind. Oh, wow, they had a straight all the way. That's unfortunate for them, isn't it? Chibbity chop. But yeah, just to go back to the backing. As I say, can't recommend it enough. It's just a great experience overall. And if you go through and use my PokerStars name as the referral, then your application gets fast tracked as well. Girojin, I use Girojin to tile my tables. So like I play, usually I try and get 12 games going at the same time. And Girojin just helps put them in the right spot for me. Like there's a tiling section. This is pretty. It's always when I've got queens I get raised under the gun. I mean, if we jam, we still get flips and stuff. So I guess we just jam, you know. It's Sav. I play this guy quite a lot. He's capable. He's gonna have stuff like King Jack offsuit here as well, you know. It's just aces. It's always aces, isn't it? Hold. Well, lucky me. Let's hope that carries on today. So yeah, Girojin, if you go through and you want to do that, they have overlays and loads of stuff as well. I'm not using the overlays. They were a bit too messy for my screen setup. I could see the value in them, but yeah, just a bit too messy for me. And I think you get 25% off if you go through my link. I get about 10% of whatever your sale is, just to be transparent about it. Got a donation link as well. Absolutely no pressure for the donation link. All I would say, wow, just flop the nuts. The other thing I would say with a donation link is, if if you've learned something from all my spiel, over the course of my streaming time, if you have learnt something and you've used that and you've managed to bink something mega, fire us over something. Fire us over a tenner. If you bink an $11 for like 4K or something, yeah, just send us over a tenner, you know. Again, no pressure at all for that. And then the last one is the Discord, where the Discord's still like, there's not really much going on yet. I just don't have the ability to really be doing anything as of yet. I'm wanting to start doing some giveaways and things, but I need some like more funds coming in from different avenues to be able to do that. So yeah, if that's not an incentive for you to come over to Twitch to watch me, the more you watch me on Twitch, as soon as I get to be affiliated and get some cash for actually streaming, then I'll be able to put like some aside to do things like giveaways and stuff. So again, if that's not an incentive to come over, I don't know what is. Come on, Kongs. Hold for me, Kongers. Oh, it's always the river. It's always that river. I just don't know how we folded to this bet with a. I know it's off-suited, so it's not that fantastic, but I just don't really know when they only make it 3x and I'm in position. I don't really get how I fold. So this is probably going to be something like Ace Jack or something like that. So when it is like monotone, you have a decent pair. You just do some big bets getting it in and that, just hoping that they don't have a flush or whatever. So yeah, as I say, a bit disappointed that I wasn't able to get any proper study done yesterday, but you know, we'll get it in. But yeah, I've just been trying to get myself all back round to sort of, as I say, like regular schedule. It's gonna feel weird playing for as long as I am today, because, well, you never know, like we could still be playing until like 11, 12 p.m. What 12? Yeah, not 12 p.m. 12 a.m. We could still be playing that late because we are playing the Eliminator. So I think that can go relatively late. Yeah, it's really weird how often I seem to have queens versus aces, especially like under the gun versus under the gun +1 or something. So we're just gonna bump this up and call it off. People normally do this with like strongish stuff, but ace king's gonna be fine. Get it in, mate. And if they fold, it's pretty fantastic, really, because we end up making 4.7 bigs just pre-flop. But yeah, absolutely have to be calling it off. Not so happy about this flop. And they lead, which I think is fine. I mean, they're gonna have some like, yeah, they're gonna have a lot of stuff that connects with this. I don't think I get to go anywhere just yet with the ace of clubs and 2 overs. We'll fold now though if they do jam. Bit unfortunate. the issue, isn't it, with Ace King? Has so much promise, doesn't it? There's so much promise pre-flop, and if you just whiff the board, it's just sad. So this is the big blind. We just made the flat pre-flop. I feel like we just flat here. I mean, if they've got a better king here, it's quite something. I think we're just gonna lead this. We block Jack 10, which is also really nice. We have a good shot to go alongside. We also block some good flush draws and stuff. So, and they're on the button. So, like, if you know, at the end of the day, if they've got bloody queens or nines, then fair play. You're on the button, mate. But yeah, I just feel like we're gonna get checked back so frequently there. I just don't want them to. Just don't want them to. But yeah, if you are tuning in, do appreciate it. Do say hi if you want to, but I also completely get just lurking. I am a lurker most of the time. But yeah, do drop a like over on the stream if you are enjoying it, please, over on YouTube. It'll be very handy. God, Ace Jack from there, eh? How rude. I mean, I don't know if we call this, you know. I kind of feel like if I was suited, I'd be right in the mix, but offsuit isn't actually that great. It actually isn't that great, you know. Well, we might have a chance. We might have a chance. Come on, Kongs. That's a nice turn card for us because it really drastically got rid of the outs that they needed. Hey Carol, thank you very much, mate. Thanks for, I don't know if you saw my, they call them whispers on Twitch, but I assumed you were the one who followed me the other day called Carol as well. Over there, so I do appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm not sure if you saw saw the message. How you doing anyway? You're working again today? I really think this is one we can lead. I think it's one we can lead quite big, you know. I think we could lead big, we could check raise, but I think I mean, we don't mind checking and then another card coming. There's a lot of cards that can help us, but there's a lot of cards going to ruin action as well. So, it's one of those, isn't it? Right, I'm just going to get my final dose of green tea, everyone. So I'll be back in 5 minutos. See you very soon. Right, welcome back everyone. Yes, I installed Twitch just to follow you, but not quite have my hands on it. I know, like I don't really, apart from actually streaming, like I don't normally watch anyone on there. Like I do always default to YouTube. But yeah, again, I do appreciate it. You got me over. We're on the 52 follower mark now, which is good. So I've managed to hit the 50. I've gone over the 50 follower thing. But yeah, just as I said before, there's other requirements, of course, to get this affiliate thing. I'm meeting all of them apart from average viewers, it seems. There's another website that tells you your statistics, and it says that I have had average viewers of 3. But then Twitch is saying that I've had average viewers of 1.2. So I don't really understand. I don't understand how they work it out and stuff. So I'm kind of just waiting and hoping, because when Conk Poker raided me the other day, that just like completely skyrocketed everything. Because like for the entire day I was like average viewers of like 15 or something. So I don't know. I don't really get how it's happening. Just want to get paid. Made a final table again on PKO. Don't remember if it was 440 or less, but finished 7th. God, nice one, Carol. GG. Was it a reasonable score? They're never that reasonable though, are they? They're never that reasonable when it comes to bounties, because they're so top heavy. They're just so top heavy. Right, so here we are 1 player down. I mean, I guess we are still going to be raising 10s here. Get it through? Yeah, we did. So this one we have to call. They raised, I 3-bet, they called 4-bet, we called. We've just checked call, we checked calling again. Well, it's always, isn't it? Always, always, always. Does anyone call 4-bet? Other stuff? They do, don't they? They do. Tens will do it. We are just gonna have to jam here for 1.2. Jack 9 will be okay. It will be okay. It'll be okay. So I'm just gonna have to move over. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I'm just gonna move over for a sec. Maybe not. Alright, well, I re-enter that one, of course. Over here, we bet big, and we're just gonna bet big again. If they got a better ace, then fair enough. They've just got a set of 4s. They flat from flat off of not that many big blinds. It's not the best decision, I don't think, by them. Probably should just rip. but it worked out pretty well for them there. Nice. Cool. Back in from what? 2 bigs. Sevens hold. Alright, so we decided to lead this turn, especially with the ace of hearts. And we pick up the straight as well. I don't know whether we jam this for value. Thought that made a nice candidate with the ace of hearts, with the gut shot or whatever I had as well on the turn. Alright, so we squeeze this one. We've checked to start with. Now we'll check call. Bet. I'm saying queen. I mean, calling. It's not that much, but I can't. I'm not really happy to call with river, but then I guess we'll fold. So I elected to check back this one, pot the turn. I'm not sure if I actually like potting the turn, to be honest. It's just never the best candidate. I missed king high flush draw. It's never the best bluff candidate. Kind of feel like I wish I just carried on checking. I think sometimes we can bet because it is, you know, like it was high-ish equity, so we don't mind potting it, but kind of feel like the better move was to check. Do we just jam this? Do we check raise? I'm gonna have so many good hands in my range that we want to stab, I think, and just call off. Sure. Nines. Pretty disgusting. With nine, like it's not the nicest spot with nines, really. I don't even know if you're supposed to call there, to be honest. I guess it's fine if you cover. We'll just check jam this one. Pretty straightforward, isn't it? Bottom 2, diddly do. As if they've got that as well. Oh my god. Like, do not start out with some of this sort of jibber jabber. We bet 33. Honestly, I don't know if there's much that's going to check raise us right now, so I don't think I'm too bothered about. So they've called twice. They've called a small bet and then a medium-sized bet. No draws have come in. I've kept it wide enough that they don't have to have King X all the time. I think even if they do though, like, I think jamming is going to make it a bit gross for them. But I've still kept their range wide enough for a... And you can't beat sets, can you? You can't beat sets. What big blinds did they flat set from, man? I mean, I'm not really ever gonna put them on pocket twos, to be honest. Because they had 25 big blinds, I was not really gonna put them on. Did feel like that was kind of strange. Maybe check raise this. Check jam it in. It's got 10s, have you? Yeah, not the standard play in the vanilla, too flat. But I guess ICM wise, you can lean towards a bit more flatting of pocket pairs. I feel like when they call, they can still have a lot of draws and stuff. I feel like a lead here now, though. It's more than likely some pair. Maybe like a jack or something. It's definitely saying that to me, so well done if you're bluffing. Well done if they are bluffing. Made it look like they had a jack or something. I mean, they probably should bet something like King 10 like that, really, I think. 9, 10, something like that. Something like that. Cool. What's that? 3 nuts that have flopped. Just flopped the nuts 3 times already today. Been playing for 45 bloody minutes. We've flopped the nuts 3 times. Yeah, so 7's pretty good for big blinds range. 6 and 7, it's just a good flop for them really. I'm going to do a lot of checking back. Nut flush draw is definitely a nice one to check back, because if they do fire at us, we can easily make a call. So you might be like, oh, don't you want to attempt a bet here? It's like, you know what, I might just have the best hand anyway, so I just don't really need to. And I can also just try and realise my flush. What are they trying to say here? Like full house somehow. Just did not get the impression that I was beaten there. I think if they had a 7, they surely would want to bet on the turn. And they're kind of saying like 7's X plus there, aren't they? So been a bit more pot controller here. We've checked back twice, and then we're going to go for some value on the river. We are getting close to the money, so I am trying to not just blast off as much. They called me with 7-4 suited, so I think checking back twice there was pretty good. You know, if they're gonna look me up there, like. We'd like to see not 1, not 2, but 3. That's a terrible 3 though, isn't it? A lot of trash. A lot of trash for us, eh? King 7 suited here. So we have to take into account they're going to jam some trashy stuff. So I think King 7 suited is okay to call off here. They just have King 8. They just have Ace King. Of course they do. What on earth? 7. Yeah, I mean that's just one of those, isn't it? Like, how do they just have top of range? This is pretty dicey, to be honest, but how do we fold? They've just got Ace 8. God, they better not hit an 8. I'm gonna have to mark them as a robot if they hit an 8. That is quite the punt. It's quite the jam. Could have been a misclick though, everyone. It could have been a misclick. We do have to remember that. Alright, so we called 1. We're gonna checky check. They're gonna have Queen Jack. Jack 10s. How? How? So we're just ripping here. Starting stack is 5k. They should call me wide. Same old stuff that I always say. Even though it was 36 big blinds, we should be getting called really wide with regards to chips. But honestly, I just don't think people are calling as wide as they should, which then makes something like that an even better jam, I think. If they're not calling as wide as they should. It means we just get it through all the time. Right, I've got to finish this green tea before 2. Right, so we're just going to rip our A7 here. Because of the automatic all-in. Quads will do it though, won't they? Well, that was a sad start to the bounty hunter. We're out of there. So do bear with. We are going to join the $11 vanilla though, to try and appease my moderator to go slow. See if we can get some final tables going. But yeah, we started the day off, everyone, in makeup. We are in our makeup. The makeup is about 3.9k or something like that. Sunday we did actually have a winning session. Not as much as I thought in the end, but I think it was fair overall. We had a winning session, but it wasn't loads. It was like $20. But for a Sunday, I'll take break-evens. I will take break-even days for Sundays, and no losses. Obviously, I'd like a big old mega win, but if it's going to dish me out some break-evens or slightly winning on a Sunday, then, you know, it's the highest variance day of the week for me. Court party's letting me have it today. Just lost the pot. King high flush versus ace high flush. Lovely. You know what? I actually am tempted just to fold this. But we can't. We'll have a look. I don't think it's bad just to fold. I'm in a pretty grim spot though, like, you know, ace 8, but ace 8 gets, it feels quite marginal really. Whether I even want to open this or not. Because they're going to be able just to jam a lot of stuff as well. So it's like, do I even... Do I even? Well, that's not the result we all wanted, was it? That's not the result we all wanted. We wanted to check that back and to win. That's why we did it. Oh, I did some working out today though. Not exercise. Working out just like how many games I play in a month and stuff. Because I was thinking, I was like, the last time I worked it out, I was like, I feel like I'm not getting all the volume I need in, like easily. But actually, I was just completely wrong. Like, not even factoring in a Sunday. I get like, oh my god, how do you turn that? How do you turn that? But yeah, we I actually end up playing like 400 and something games in a month, and that's me saying that I play the same amount of games 4 days a week. And obviously on a Sunday I play more than that, so my goodness. But all I do is just ban bots on Kick, isn't it? That's all I do. All I diddly do. Well, this might be us this one, you know. Oh, it's a nice size bet from them. Makes sense. Double flush draw board. I also don't know if we continue here, to be honest. But we got 2 overs and a gut shot. It's just a big price. We're not really happy if it's a club or a spade. I think A7 from the cutoff. We just have to take into. If I do get called, am I doing all that well? I'm not completely sure with A7. I don't think we're going to be doing that well if we do get called. But yeah, as I say, flagging a little bit, energy level wise. But you know, hopefully this green tea kicks in, gets something going. I think I'm just going to flick the music up a little bit for me, so hope that's okay for everyone. Let me know if I got too loud or anything. Doesn't like it made that much difference. Coming first week of December, I'll take a week off and play poker all week. See where it goes. I'll have a bankroll of 1,000. We'll try to do something with half of it. I'll probably have to give it a go. Well, you've got perfect study source here. Again, Carol, you know, like I know I spiel on about all my like strategy stuff, but if you do ever have like more, what's the word would be, acute questions, do let me know, because I might have some information for you. So do let me know. But yeah, that's sick. That'll be sick. Make sure to use the variance calculator. I forgot what it's called. I think it is just called variance calculator online. You can just see like what to like mitigate your risk of ruin or whatever it is. Also depends on what you're gonna play as well, isn't it? So again, here we check back versus the big blind on this board. They're obviously leveraging the fact that they've got a lot of this in their range, which is absolutely fair. I think we fold if they jam here though. The reason is like they can have a lot of like semi bluffs like 5-4. They can have 9-10. They can also just have a 7. They do have missed spades, but I just think there's quite a lot of stuff here that does beat me. So I think we just find the fold with that combination. I feel like I feel like I've got some better hands to call with there. In that situation, like I can call with 9-10. I'm gonna have 5-4 sometimes. I can call with. I'm gonna have 6-7 sometimes. 7-8 sometimes. I'm gonna call. I think it's better to call with. I actually don't know whether. Do let me know if you've got an opinion on it. But I wonder whether. We have to call this. It always comes down to a bubble spot. Blind versus blind. What are they gonna have here? Like ace jack. And how did he do it? How did he do it to me? It's unreal. unreal. So, at some point I will run better blind versus blind, but it is quite it's just funny now, isn't it, really? Hola, Aurelio. Yeah, I'm back to my regular schedule, Aurelio. So Sundays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Can't believe we just bubbled getting 3 outed like that. Well, I mean, I can actually believe it completely. I can. That's just how I do it. Blind versus blind. So they want bet, check, bet. We've got ace jack, but jack 9. And we're all in with 10s versus kings. Lovely. GG's. How did we lose all our chips in that one? Oh, it was the ace king or something, wasn't it? No, it feels like it was something else as well. But yeah, really, we're just back to regular schedule now, mate. So, yeah, as I say, Sundays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And then, if I get through to a day 2 on Sunday, then I will be playing on. I'll be playing on Monday evenings, but apart from that, we're just back to 4 days a week now. Thanks for the good luck, by the way. Yeah, I'm in desperate need of it, aren't I? Because I just seem to hard bubble like all the time. Stone bubble. Blind versus blind. I mean, at the end of the day, it's the $2.20 tournament, but I'd still like to cash. I'd still like to cash. God, it's actually getting a bit loud, isn't it, this music? Bear with, bear with. I feel like some of the tunes are loud and some aren't. Sunday I spent the whole day taking a bad feeling. Last screen I nailed. I'm not sure what you mean, Aurelio. I think we're lost in translation here. I think we've got a translation loss there. You got a bad feeling. Spend the whole day taking a bad feeling. What would that? How would that translate from Portuguese to English? Like you were. No, I'm not gonna be. I don't know if I can work that one out. You know. Definitely could be raising King Jack, but you know, as we've been experimenting with just on these sorts of stakes, seems to be a bit better just limping along as well. So I mean, we can call. This is cheap enough that we can just call. We could raise as well, but I don't know if they are, when they are actually stabbing into us, how often they're going to be folding. So confine. Queen's four-way with the clubs. Interesting. I mean, we've heavily blocked Queen 10, which is pretty good. Do we start firing here? I feel like we want to. What would be ideal would be like the ace or the king of clubs, preferably the ace.